Good morning to all. Last class we discussed about first law of thermodynamics for closed system undergoing individual process and cycle, and first law of thermodynamics for isolated system and first perpetual motion is now first kind. We discussed and we derived the equations for heat transfer in different process, maybe constant pressure, constant volume, constant temperature, adiabatic process and polytropic process. Today we will solve some small problems, simple problems on first law of thermodynamics, closed system. In closed system only two equations are there, two statements. In cyclic operation, summation of all heat transfer equal to summation of all work transfers. There is no accumulation of energy. So cyclic integral of dou Q equal to cyclic integral of dou W. The first statement. Next, second one. Heat supply minus work done equal to change in energy. If you recall these two statements, it's more than sufficient to solve any type of problem. We'll solve three types of problems. The first problem, note down the first problem. In an IC engine, during the compression stroke, the heat rejected to the cooling water is 50 kilojoules per kg and the work input is 100 kilojoules per kg. Calculate the change in internal energy of the working fluid, stating whether it is gain or loss. So here simply they given just heat and work interactions, but we want to assign the magnitude, the direction. It is positive or negative. We know according to thermodynamic, the word itself, heat to power, we are supplying heat, then it is positive. Work done by the system is positive. Heat rejection from the system is negative. Work upon the system is negative. That's all. Now read the problem carefully, then we can give the sign. Heat rejected to the cooling water means heat rejection always negative. So Q is minus 50 kilojoules per kg. Second one, work input, work done by the system is positive. Heat to work is our positive principle. So work done, work input to the system means work input W also minus only, minus 50 kilojoules per kg and minus 100 kilojoules per kg. Then the equation we know, in an individual process closed system, heat supply minus work done equal to change in energy, or heat supply equal to change in energy plus work done. The heat supply is minus 50 kilojoules and work done is minus 100. The change in energy is 50 kilojoules. By this process, the internal energy change, rise of internal energy is taking place, not loss. It's a gain of internal energy. The change in internal energy is a gain. It is not a loss. So in this problem, simple assignment of the sign, positive or negative. The title itself you recall, Dharm and dynamics. Dharm means heat, dynamics means power. Heat to power. We are supplying heat and generating power is called positive. We are rejecting heat, negative, and supply work also negative. That's all. Next. Second problem. 0.44 kg of air at 180 degrees centigrade, 0.44 kg of air at 180 degrees centigrade expands adiabatically to 3 times its original volume. It is expanding adiabatically to 3 times its original volume, means V2 by V1. This V2 by V1 is 3 times. And during the process, there is a fall in temperature to 15 degrees. Initial temperature 180 degrees. The final temperature is 15 degrees. The work done during the process, here work done also they mentioned 52.5 kilojoules per kg. Calculate Cp, specific heat at constant pressure and specific heat at constant volume. Here we know adiabatic process means heat transfer is 0, Q is 0. There is no heat loss or heat gain. One point. First I want to determine Cp or Cv. We can calculate the gamma value. Simple relation I already mentioned, T2 by T1 equal to V1 by V2 whole power gamma minus 1 in adiabatic process, temperature and volume relation. Last class I discussed. So simply the temperatures you convert into Kelvin scale. T1 is 180 degrees plus 273, 453 Kelvin, and T2 15 degrees plus 273, 288 Kelvin. Then T2 by T1 equal to V1 by V2 whole power gamma. V2 by V1 is 3, V1 by V2 means 1 by 3. Take log both sides, ln both sides, then finally you will get the gamma value. Gamma value is 1.41. 1.41 means it is a diatomic gas. Name itself air they mentioned. While in calculation also you got 1.41. Generally if we are assuming gamma value for air is 1.41. So our calculation is right. Next, determine the basic equation. Heat supply minus work done equal to change in energy. Here heat supply is 0. Then change in energy is equal to work done. W equal to minus mcv T2 minus T1. W already given work done in the process is 52.5 kilojoules, and substitute. Determine the specified constant volume process. Once we know the specified constant volume process, gamma means Cp by Cv only. Specific heat ratio. Cp by Cv is gamma, then determine the Cp. 1.018 kilojoules per kg Kelvin. Simple problem. In this problem, only the relation between temperature and volume we know in a adiabatic process. We can determine the gamma, and we know the individual process. Heat supply minus apply the first law of thermodynamics for closed system individual process. Heat supply minus work done equal to change in energy. Then determine the specified constant volume process. Why? Because internal energy is specified constant volume process. By using internal energy we can calculate. We know the temperatures, we know the mass, because mass also they given 0.44 kg of air. So finally we can determine the Cv. Once you know the Cv, Cp by Cv equal to gamma. So air specifics almost same values we got. Next, this is the standard problem in end examinations or in competition exams also. They are asking. In end examination is generally 14 marks mark. In the competition exam 2 marks question. Standard problem you can see. First read the problem. A piston and cylinder machine contains a fluid system which pass through a complete cycle of four processes. So it's a cyclic operation. In cyclic operation contains 4 process. More than 2 we can attain the cyclic operation. So contains, it's a 4 process. Cyclic operation means the change in energy of the cycle is 0. Summation of all heat interactions equal to summation of all work interactions. The first point we want to recall. Next, during a cycle, the sum of all heat transfers, in the problem they are giving sum of all heat interactions. The sum of all interactions, heat in transfers is minus 170 kilojoule. The sum of all heat interactions is minus 170 kilojoule. The system completes 100 cycles per minute. So per cycle sum of all interaction is minus 170, but in the table you can see the heat interactions, work interactions, they given kilojoules per minute. So we want to convert the total sum of heat interactions per minute. Per minute how many cycles? 100 cycles. So 100 into minus 170 is 17,000 kilojoules per minute. That is the total heat interaction per minute. Why? Because based on the dimensions we want to convert the heat interactions in a single unit. Next, complete the following table showing the method for each item and compute the net rate of work output in kilowatt. So complete the following table. In the following table they given so many unknowns. blank places. We want to fill the table, showing the method for each item and compute the net rate of work output in kilowatt. Net rate of heat transfer equal to net rate of work transfer, no doubt at all. Total summation of all heat interaction is equal to summation of all work interaction. But the summation of all heat interaction they given in kilojoules, minus 170 kilojoules. Convert into kilojoules per minute means minus 170 into 100 per minute. Per second we recovered because kilojoules per second, kilowatt means divided by 60, you will get the net rate of work interaction. For that this table, filling the table is not required. So first question is completed. But fill the table they mentioned. So we will move to the process by process. The first process, A to B, heat transfer, heat and work and change in energy, they are maintaining units kilojoules per minute. If you want to convert into kilojoules per second, you can convert or you can maintain same units. There is no issue. A to B, heat interaction is 0. In which process heat interaction is 0? The only one process heat interaction is 0 is the adiabatic process. So A to B is the adiabatic process. We know A to B. So reduction of change in internal energy is the network output in adiabatic process. So work done is 2170. Then you see process A to B, Q equal to change in internal energy, change in energy plus work done. Then heat transfer is 0. Then change in energy is minus 2170 kilojoules. This much of the energy we are reducing, change in internal energy. That is only the work done of the system in adiabatic process. Already we derived the equation also. So first process is completed, is minus 2170 kilojoules per minute. Coming to the second process, the heat transfer 21,000 kilojoules per minute. Okay. Here work interaction they given 0. In which closed system, in which process work interaction 0? Constant volume process. Work interaction is 0. Then what is the change in energy? Again B2C also you substitute heat supply equal to change in energy plus work. Individual process same equation we are using. Then heat interaction 21,000, the work done is 0, the change in energy is same. Whatever the heat we are supplying in constant volume process, it is entirely converted to rise of internal energy only. So this one 21,000 kilojoules per minute. Next C to D. In this process, given heat interaction is minus 2100 kilojoules per minute. Work they are not mentioned. We want to determine, and change in energy they given minus 3600. Sorry, 36,600. So both is available. You substitute same equation into closed system individual process. First law of thermodynamics you apply. Heat supply minus work done equal to change in energy, or heat supply equal to change in energy plus work done. Then work done is 34,500. So work done we got. But here D2A they are not given anything. In D2A process they are not given anything. We want to determine the unknown parameters. So what we are doing, the summation of all heat interactions per cycle they given minus 170 per minute. How many cycles? 100 cycles. Then minus 17,000 kilojoules per minute. So I am adding all heat interactions. First process is zeros, and second B2C process 21,000, and C2D is minus 2,100 plus D2A I am determining that D2A is minus 35,900 kilojoules per minute. So heat interaction I determined. Next, I already mentioned in cyclic operation, the summation of all the change in energy is 0. Why? Because summation of all heat interaction equal to summation of all work interactions. If heat is directly proportional to work means automatically change in energy is 0. So apply this one. We know the change in energies of A to B and B to C and C to D, and determine the D to A. Once you know the change in energy of change in energy of D2A and change in energy of the heat transfer at D2A determine the work interaction of D2A. It's a simple process. Same, heat supply minus work done equal to change in energy, or work done equal to heat supply minus change in energy. Then you can determine the work done is equal to minus 53,650 kilojoules per minute. Then final table, you can draw the final table A to B, B to C, C to D, individual process, whatever we determined. And fill the table. First question, fill the table. And if we did the problem in right direction or not, how we can calculate means just summation of all heat transactions must be summation of all work interactions. You you can add the all heat interactions and work and equal to the work interactions. We will get same value minus 17,000 kilojoules per minute. And second question I already mentioned. It want to work done in kilojoules per second or kilowatt it is required. We have kilojoules per minute. Divide by 60. We will get minus 17,000 divided by 60 is minus 283.3 kilowatt. Simple problem. Just identify the process, apply the first law of thermodynamics individual process, and for determining the unknown parameter in the last process unknown parameters, the cycle. In the cycle, summation of all heat interaction equal to summation of all work interactions. The change in energy is 0. Bus. If you are capable to recall these two equations, you can solve the problem in simplified manner. I think one homework I am giving. Assignment directly. Same method, the values are changing. A fluid system contained in the piston cylinder machine, same passing through a complete cycle of 4 process. The sum of all heat interaction during the cycle is minus 340 kilojoules. Earlier we given minus 170. This is minus 340 kilojoules. And the system completes 200 cycles per minute. Earlier 100 cycle we gave, now I give 200 cycles. Complete the following table. Same method, just practice yourself, because most probably in end examinations, generally in closed system they are asking 40 marks question. This is the standard problem they are seeing in end examinations. I think with this I am concluding. For closed system, application of first law of thermodynamics for non-flow process. We solved the simple problems and we derived the basic equation. Now, application of first law of thermodynamics for flow process. Now we will discuss. We will continue in next class. Thank you.